Detective Kreinark, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God?
I'm here to solve that problem, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, detective. How long have you been working as a detective?
When I was a little child, I always wanted to do this job, and when I finished the high school, I will get an education about that and do it during 10 years.
Have you ever experienced that kind of case?
This is my first.
This is your first case.
If I say true, it is my first.
Uh,
But I trust me.
Okay, I'm going to trust you. Did you go to crime scene?
Yes, but not this.
I'm asking this crime scene.
These crimes?
Yes.
Hi.
Have you been in this crime scene after what happened?
After, yes. After.
After you went there. And what did you saw when you arrived there? Was she alive or hurt badly?
Yeah, the body of Fatima Eren was found at 2:30 a.m. After 20 minutes, the police came there, and after the police, I came.
You arrived there after the police,
Yeah.
and when you arrived there, Fatma was dead, already dead.
Yeah.
And she was lying on the floor.
She was lying on the floor, yeah, and then she took to go to hospital.
Was she bleeding when you arrived?
Yes.
She was bleeding. And then, can you say that she was just murdered, like in half an hour, something?
It can be because the station of murder we can see this event on the floor.
On the floor. Then we can say she was probably died after 2 a.m. but before 3 a.m. Is that correct? Can we say this?
We can look CCTV footage and shows Meltem and shows the suspect was leaving at Kent Park 2:20 a.m. and I think before 2:20 a.m. it
happened.
It happened.
But is there a possibility that Fatma has suicided? She killed herself. Is there any possibility of she could do this?
Yes, we have got lots of evidence. For example, the kitchen knife and the rope. We looked DNA analysis of kitchen knife and rope, and we found DNA the same the Meltem, and on the knife and rope, the both.
Then you say you found the rope and it contains DNA of the suspect.
Yeah, I were collected and sent off for DNA analysis, and after DNA analysis, the DNA the same the suspects.
Okay. But what is rope related to this crime?
I think the suspect strangled victims, and this is an asphyxiation, I think.
Did you do the autopsy?
Yes. Autopsy was performed on the 6th of October 2013, and I was present during the autopsy, and we have got some details after autopsy. The victims was stabbed in 5 times in the chest and neck with a knife, and then strangled a piece of rope.
Can you say that if she wasn't strangled with a rope, would she die because of bleeding? Because she was.
No, I can't believe that because we can see when she lying on the floor, something's on the neck and
Cut. There was a deep cut in his
neck and chest.
So someone really want to kill her. It was a attack that someone wants to kill her in any way. Firstly, she was stabbed, then she was
Strangled with
with a rope. But you said that you checked under his nails, and what did you find?
Nails, nail scrapings was from the victim's nails were collected and sent for DNA analysis, and these DNA the same like the suspect's DNA, Meltem.
Then we can say that suspect and the victim has a fight. We are pretty sure that we found her DNA in her nails.
Yeah.
So she scratched her in somehow. We don't know why.
We don't know. Yeah.
Then she was stabbed with a knife. We don't know who did this, but someone who wants to kill her did this because we know that she was attacked in her neck.
But we don't know the reason of the attack. Yeah.
Then we know that she wasn't died when she was stabbed. Then someone tried to kill her with a rope.
Yeah.
And the rope caused her death. Is that correct?
Yeah, is it correct? And I said to you, we have got same DNA and on the knife and on the rope.
Okay. But whose DNA was it?
Meltem and these victims.
Okay. And did you get the mobile phone records?
Yeah. We have got another details about it. I requested the victims. I requested mobile phone of the victims from Vodafone, and we can see the phone records during the last 24 hours. Most of the messages about victims' life or etc.
Have you questioned her family or any friends if she has any other enemy?
The victims has a boyfriend, but her boyfriend had got another relationship with another girl in the past, and we thought that the suspect is this girl, and she did the murder.
Did you say that someone else?
I didn't see someone else, but we have got some details about phone records. They had an argument. They had an argument recording the an affair with their boyfriend.
And you say that she has a boyfriend who has another girlfriend, and you realize the messages between two angry
2:20 a.m. We can see the suspect is living at Kent Park,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the murder was before the 2:20 a.m.
2:20 a.m.
Yeah.
And in CCTV, is it possible to see them fighting? Can we see them fighting if we watch it?
Yes, because we we collected the nail scrapings, and the suspect used their hand
Mm-hmm.
and have got some DNA under the nails.
What do we see if we watch CCTV? That is it possible that we see two women fighting,
Yeah.
then one of them stabbing her with a knife, then
Then
try to kill her with a rope?
strangled on the neck. And they are really thin and had got blue and white top. It's correct.
One girl was wearing blue clothing, the other one was wearing white clothing.
Yeah, like the witness said. It's true.
But she said black.
Black.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you pretty sure about this?
I can mix.
Then you said one woman wearing black clothing, another was wearing blue clothing,
Yeah, and they were thin.
and they were thin. And we saw them, the whole crime, we can watch it on CCTV. Is it correct?
Not correct, but this is a piece of the a piece of the details this murder. We can look and accept this murder, all of this, the DNA analysis, the knife on the rope, and this CCTV footage, and the others.
And others. So, as a detective, for your personal view, what do you think of this event? As a detective, if she killed her friend in this all stuff we found.
I said to you, this is my first, and I can't say something about this murder, but I said to you details about this murder, and all causes is going to relationship with Meltem's last boyfriend and the victims.
Do you believe that you have investigated this case perfectly? Do you collect all the evidence? Do you believe this as a detective? Do you think there might be any other evidence out there?
No, because the time is really late, and just two women were at Kent Park, and we can see just two women at Kent Park.
Okay, so there is no one else at that hour in Kent Park. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.